I went to college at a small state university in upstate New York. It was the kind of place where you knew most people by name after a semester or two, and the campus itself was pretty quiet except for one spot. Behind the oldest dorm building, there was this long-abandoned maintenance tunnel. It was half buried in the hillside, and rumor had it that it used to connect to some kind of fallout shelter or boiler room under campus. The entrance was chained shut, but everyone knew the chain was loose enough to slip through if you really wanted to. One Friday night, early in my sophomore year, me and two of my friends, Josh and Malik, were hanging out with nothing to do. Someone brought up the tunnel, joking about it being haunted. I don't remember who said it, but 5 minutes later, we were grabbing flashlights and heading out back. It was about 11 p.m. The air was thick and cold, and as we ducked through the broken chain into the tunnel, I immediately regretted it. The air inside was stale and smelled like wet cement. We turned on our flashlights, and the beams cut through the dark like knives. It wasn't long, maybe 20 or 30 feet, before we hit a sharp turn. The tunnel went deeper. That's when Malik stopped walking. He said he could hear something ahead. We all went quiet. Sure enough, there it was. The soft sound of dragging, like someone pulling something heavy over concrete. Josh whispered, probably rats or something. But then we heard it again. Louder. Closer. None of us said anything. We just slowly backed up toward the entrance. That's when the flashlight in my hand started flickering. I smacked it a couple times, and then it died. In that second of darkness, I heard breathing. Not ours. It was slow, raspy, and right behind me. I yelled and ran. So did the others. We barely squeezed through the entrance, falling into the wet grass outside. Nobody spoke until we were halfway across campus. Only then did Josh admit it. When my light went out, he turned his around just for a second and saw something. A pale face. Watching us from the dark. Eyes wide open. Smiling. None of us ever went near that tunnel again. And a few weeks later, campus security welded the entrance shut. But sometimes, late at night, you can still hear the dragging.